to gaslight us because, the Annie Idibia and Two-Face Baba scandal just happened where Two-Face came out and said that he is getting a divorce from Annie Idibia. And we were like, hey, what do you mean? The girl who done stuck beside you through thick and thin, through you overpopulating the continent.
Through her whole youth and
I mean,
teenage.
exactly, like wife of your youth, and you're divorcing her and trying to paint her to be this unstable babe that you like the intention, the malice that went into him coming online and announcing his divorce from Annie and even calling her by her real name, Annie Macaulay. She's no longer Annie Idibia, and then saying they've been separated for months and he will come out and tell the Federation what has happened. I'm just like, Two-Face, sit down. Let me tell you, when people are being dumb on the internet, they become so unattractive so fast. Because after that statement was put out, anytime I see a video of Two-Face, he just looks like he's hungry. He just looks, malnourished. I'm just like, is this your king? This is who we're fighting for. Now, it would seem that obviously people had a lot to say about the whole divorce going on. We had the cast of Young, Famous and African come out in support of Annie Idibia and say, we stand by you. Even Kenyan coming out and saying, Two-Face, that was foul. We come out and we stand by Annie Idibia. She is not alone. Annie Macaulay, okay? She's brand new. She is not alone. Now, it would seem that our very own celebrity in Kenya is also standing by Annie Idibia. And she went on to, this self-righteous rant about how women should just work on their money, blah, blah, blah. And, if push comes to shove, they can leave toxic situations with their head still head high. And we're all looking at it like, what is happening? What is happening? You mean the same Annie who has been cheated on by her husband is now being defended by a cheater? And when people came for Amber Ray, she was like, hey, listen, I was not aware that the people I was dating at the time had wives, okay? And I will give you a refresher course because haijaanza juzi. We can't say that Jimal is the only story. Even if it was Jimal only, tumsamehe. But before that, there was Zahir Janda, who is a politician. You remember that scandal that shook us? It was the first real Kenyan scandal where she was dating this Zahir guy. And then she, according to her account, was in the house chilling. And then she hears commotion outside. Peeps through the window and it's Zahir's wife and their child. And she's making a scene. And that is when she found out that this politician was actually married. She was shocked. However, the wife was like, not so fast. You knew he was married. You knew we were together. You went as far as going to a witch doctor. And that is why the famous Demakuku picture comes from, where she is in a
tent.
Kahat. Hata hiyo sio tent. Ni kamanyata, ameekelea leso, holding a black chicken. And people said she was at a witch doctor's thing to stupefy Mr. Zahir Janda to stay with her. Anyway, the union was did not last for a long time. He eventually did go back to his wife, I think. I mean, people still always go back to their wife. After that, iko chini ya maji. Enter post-COVID, Jimal Roho Safi. Now, please remember, it was the same estate, okay? Ambare's house was here. This is a road. Jimal's house and Amira's house was over there. So these are people who have interacted for a while. Even Amira coming out and saying that even when she had the cloth selling business for kids, she would even go to Amber's house and she would pick clothes for her son. I mean, these are neighbors. Imagine being neighbors with somebody and then they just take your husband. As in your husband stops going there to sleep and starts going here to sleep. And it was drama. It was drama. Amber came out and said, actually, I did not know he was married. I met Jimal while he was separated from his wife. And I'm just like, you live in the same estate. What do you mean separated? And then after I found out he was married, he asked me to be his second wife and I agreed. So that is the storyline. When it comes to the chicken, she did say that she was doing a skit.
Which has never been seen yet.
Productions fail all the time. Hata ya Justin Baldoni na Baby Girl, ni bahati tu ilitokea. Hata hiyo ingekuwa failed production. So you never know. But it was it was just weird of her to just come out and defend Annie Dibia as if she has not been doing the things that led to the end of Annie Dibia's marriage. But also at the same time, why are we so quick to point out at the women who are home wrecking when the man opened the door? And we need to shift, we need to change how we are thinking about things, because if Jimal did not say or do things, Ambare would not have reacted the way she did. If Zahir did not move the way he did, Ambare would not have reacted the way she did. So before you all call out the women who were involved in home-wrecking scandals, can you call out the men? Shame them, name them and shame them. Leave the women alone. Gosh.
It's the fact that the reputations continue on. Like Jamal is now he's even rebranded.
Life is
he's
good.
A full-on
motivational speaker
on, on Instagram.
When you find true love.
Telling the boy child having to stick to one woman. You know, telling the boy child how even if you make money, always remember, never upgrade the woman. Upgrade your life and upgrade the woman you're with. And you're like, okay, Jamal.
What was Amira?
He is now, you know, he is now a father. His life has completely been unscathed. Every time we talk about Jamal, we're never saying, oh, Jamal, the one who cheated on his... No. But when you talk about Amira, oh, the woman who got cheated, the one who's speaker, welcome share speaker. Okay, we got the same flowers.
So petty.
And the same iPhone. So
like he would make others times 3.
Imagine. Anatuma kwa Amira, anatuma kwa Amba, na anatuma kwa Wangari. Yeah. Kila mtu, everybody you get flowers, you get, you know.
Wangari unfollowed me on Instagram and I understand. We talk too much over here.
Listen, whenever we speak about Zahir, we're never talking about him being the man who literally brought a whole new woman into his house and his wife is outside fighting for her life, saying, how dare you? No. We're talking about his political, ambitions and political strides.
His big cars on taxpayers' money.
We never talk about Kennedy Rapundo beating up some people, allegedly, and being shady and basically the on and off again. No, we talk about, oh my God, look at how beautifully he treats her. Look at the flowers that he gave her. Look at Tajiri, picking her up and dropping off. He do treat her well. Let's not say he doesn't. But like we completely block in our minds the bad. But when we speak about Ambare, ndio huyo sijui hata sufuria za Ambare. Atusemangi Ambare rich. Atusemangi anti Mador Ambare. No, ni sufuria za Ambare, surely. Yeah? Mama Afri, surely. You know? You're like, why can't we just give her the flowers that she deserves? This babe she looks good in everything that she wears. This one
she could wear a sack.
Okay, I give her a sack and she'll still look peng. Why can't we call her Ambare Msupa? You know, ni Ambare wa masufuria. You're like,
anapikanga vizuri. We can't take away from her.
And that's the thing. Why can't we say Ambare wa mapocho?
Hey, the chef.
Ambare the chef. No. Ambare wa masufuria. You know, to the point where guys are going to shikoa dani wanawambia nataka sufuria za Ambare. You're like, huh?
And imagine Dojo, what was ordered versus what was delivered. Hii tuna sidetrack kidogo. When Shiko brought in her things, you see that the cooking sticks, the silicone ones. You know how you buy them?
Yeah.
Apparently the ones that came from Shiko were so tiny. Guys were like, this is African. Because African has a whole kitchen.
She does.
So she brought Africana's cookware instead of Ambare's cookware.
Just small.
She kept toys. Jokes.
Ni wale watu wa AliExpress, a man wanted to buy a drill. He had received a package. No. He received a package of a picture of a drill. A package of a picture. Uli order drill. Unatumwa picture. AliExpress, you do too much. Anyway, long story short, I feel like we need to start giving the women more of a better representation. And I will start myself. Ambare Msupare is living her best life. Yes, she may have done some shege in the past, but now she has a husband and she gonna take care of him. And I hope to God, why karma doesn't hit her. Me, that is the only prayer I have for Ambare. No. Now, but too, her karma does not come and koroga her very
karma
beautiful.
For what?
Aki, baby,
We have said it's the men who are the problem.
Fine, but you,
If me and Kamau are married,
I'm not refusing.
eh?
We are agreeing.
Kamau does something with Anita.
We are agreeing.
I don't want karma for Anita. I want karma for Kamau.
But it's not like once Anita found out that Kamau was with you, it's not like she left immediately. You see my point?
Yeah, because Kamau is still telling her, you're the one I want.
Yes, but that is a conscious decision. So that conscious decision of staying with the men even after their wives and the whatevers came out and said, babe, you're destroying my marriage, I hope that karma never arrives at her door, because she seems happy. Their marriage seems beautiful. May that karma never locate Amba Mrembo. Okay, moving on. Really.